Okay, so a couple more questions maybe. Um, we were, there's been a question about how do you improve fan engagement. That's a really, really, really tough question. Fan engagement comes by actually caring about your fans, and I would say starting with one at a time. It's a very, very smart thing to do. Um, I find that listening first and talking second is a very, very powerful way of, um, of really getting your fans involved. And it takes time. It's really a marathon, not a sprint. I think it's really, really hard to expect anyone to just come to you without giving something. So improving fan engagement, I would absolutely make sure that when you do share things, you've got something really interesting to share. Don't just share, I'm in the studio, I've got a new track, a new release, a new show, a new this, a new that. It's exhausting people. Try to share things that are meaningful to you. Um, and then another question is, sorry, it sounds like it's stalled. The MySpace question that I was in the middle of answering when we stalled earlier. Um, MySpace, is it really all that? Is it going to come back? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't have a crystal ball. I know that they've spent a lot of money trying to rejigger that site and make it better. I think only time will tell on the whole MySpace thing if any of us will come back and care about that site. So I hope some of you have been tweeting at me. I really, really would like to see some of your campaigns. If any of you have done Kickstarter or Rocket Hub or Indiegogo or um, any type of crowdfunding. I want to know how it went. I want to know what happened. I'd really, really like to. I'd really, really like to see how it's gone. So if you wouldn't mind tweeting that at me at CyberPR, or come and post it right on my Facebook page. That's facebook.com/cyberpr. And then Monica will send it directly to my phone, and it just came in. Thank you, because the Ustream is really hard to read. So we've got a Kickstarter, and I want to pull it up. We're going to look at Mickey Matt's Kickstarter. Here we go. So for those of you, this is my Rocket Hub campaign. I am smack dab in the middle of it. For those of you on the call, if you have ever learned anything from me and you'd like to study with me next year, that is what this campaign is. If you go to bit.ly.com, bit.ly/Ariel Rocket Hub, I would love to have you come contribute and participate. If my blogs or my information has served you in any way, I really, really love to have you partake in my social media course, which is launching at the very top of 2013 in January. And that's what I'm raising money for, is to do a fabulous job on this. I am pulling up right now a Kickstarter campaign so we can see how it worked for an artist named Mickey Matt. Kickstarter. Here we go. Mickey Matt. So for those of you unfamiliar with crowdfunding, I think probably we all are pretty familiar with it at this moment. But here is Mickey Matta's Kickstarter campaign. A very, 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 very small goal of $400, making my giant ask seem super scary right now. But this is basically how it works. So not only was this project funded, he wanted $400, he got $695 from just 18 backers. So the thing that's very, very fascinating about Kickstarter, and the thing that I'm learning, is you might have fans out there who really, really want to give you more money than you're asking for for your gig tickets or for your merch. You can see here he had 18 backers. The average pledge, that means, was $38, almost $39. And that's incredible. So here you go. He made a video, and this is how you do it. You make a captivating video that people will want to watch.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mickey. I'm really excited about this Kickstarter.
Okay, I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's 2 minutes, but check it out. If you search Mickey Matta, you can see he made a video, and he basically said what he would do with the money and what rewards. There were rewards everywhere from $1 to $35, and that's incredible. You managed to make $695 to help you with a project, and that's really special and very, very cool. Congratulations on that. I've spoken to many artists over the past few months that have been using these online platforms to raise money from their fans. And what's interesting about them is you really have to move yourself out of the way. As I learned, I was pretty much in a state of terror when I launched my campaign. I'm doing it because I'd like to publish 3 books in 2013. One is Cyber PR for musicians, and the first case of them just came in this week. It's really exciting. I hope some of you will come and pledge. I can send you a PDF of my book. You can dive in and get started on fan acquisition. One more person had a Kickstarter named Tricky Pixie. I'm going to search for that and take a look at that Kickstarter. Okay, here it is. Now this is very, very interesting. This is an amazing looking campaign. So here you go. You had a $3,000 goal, and it looks as if you way surpassed that. So awesome. 153 backers, $10,000, almost $11,000. This is so fantastic. Congratulations. How awesome is that? You have 2,000 fans, so you don't have a huge amount, but they really came through in spades, and that's so cool. And if you look, they've named all their packages with really great names. This is something I would highly recommend you do. And look at this, 25 backers at $100, and it's sold out. That's amazing. And then you had 5 at $250 or more, and four people sold for the Creature of the Wood. So it's a fantastic way by naming, and you had 7 backers in the Forest Gentry for $500 or more. Now, many of you are not wood sprites, and this is not your vibe, but you can see they really chose something that beautifully matched. SJ did something that matched perfectly, and it's fantastic. Very, very cool. And there's a little bit about them, how they got together, how it all worked, how it all came together. And look at that, $10,000. That gives you an additional $7,000 that you didn't even think you would get. That's fantastic. So people are asking me questions about my crowdfunding campaign. The first one is, why did you choose Rocket Hub? I chose Rocket Hub because I really, well, the truth is the founder of Rocket Hub, Brian Meese, is a musician. He's a friend, and he took one of my social media seminars, and he launched Rocket Hub because he was inspired, and I wanted to give back to him and bring some attention to his platform. It is not the biggest platform. As you know, the biggest platform is Kickstarter, and I just thought, why not? He's a really dear friend. So another great question, and there's a few of you. Saintwarhead.com is dying to get in the hot seat, so let's pull you up and put you in the hot seat. Saintwarhead.com. I hope you are all learning a lot from the critiquing of everybody else's site. I'm really, really honored to be doing this. It's really fun, and I think when we look at each other's stuff, we can really get a good sense of what to do, what's working, what's not working. Rip off what you see from other artists. I guess rip off is a horrible word. Borrow gently when you see things that are working, because we all worked really hard to get any traction. So here we are at St. Warhead, Northwest Independent Hip Hop. Okay, very clear the minute I land here. This is a splash page, which many people say not to do. I say not to do it when it's just a big giant graphic, but in his case, he's done a very, very good thing here. He's used this as his pitch, and he's used this as the place to put his WWIFM, what's in it for me. There's the bribe, get on the page. Mecca's commenting, it looks really nice. It is. This is really beautiful. I'm getting a great sense. Warhead's style is calm, reserved, but with an honest darkness. His beats are simple and driving, and his lyrical delivery is smooth and poetic. His words touch us in the depths of our souls. This is like a very, very beautiful review. With hip-hop as his brush, St. Warhead paints his story on a musical canvas. So this is very cool. This really gives us a sense that this is a lyricist. This is someone who's got something to say. There's my bribe. Here we go. We're going to enter the website. Okay. Happy holidays. Download my music for free. Whole album download. Awesome. How are you doing that? Let's take a look. It looks to me that, are you squeezing our email address out? You are not. You are just letting us download for free. I would stop that. I would try to force people, that's such a mean word. I would try to build your newsletter list. I mean, it's fabulous that you're doing this, but I just think that, yeah, right here, immediately download. Oh, good. No. You are squeezing our email out. That's great. Perfect. Good thing to do. And you are using the wonderful and fabulous website that we all know and love to do that, which is very, very smart. A lovely Bandcamp. Okay, so that's the first thing I notice is there's a whole big giant what's in it for me. I get a whole album for free, which is fantastic. Back to the homepage. He's got all the links, so it's very easy to contact him on all social media, which is great. There's the download of the free album, which is the thing that he's giving away right now. Join the mailing list. It's a little confusing here. There's sort of like a lot of calls to action. So we've got download free album, download free music, join mailing list. I know this is all really the same call to action, but I would recommend here that you try to streamline this. Maybe download the album here. I'm just wondering what happens if I, let's see. I'm going to sign up and submit. Thanks, an email was sent. Please click the link to email and confirm your membership. Okay, I'm not going to do that and torture you all with this, but I got it. This is really, really clear. Okay, so here's a video. Watch the video. You've got a couple of different new videos or videos that you have here archived on the page. Very clear where I'm going to find you. This is cool. He's got some options here. I can buy. I can stream. Here's the latest news post. And you are updating, not as often as you could. I would try to get a little bit more diligent with your updating of your blog. Let's click on gallery. Okay, so you've got like different things from different video shoots and album art. That's great. About. Now, back to the about section. Wow, so this is really, really interesting, I think. You are sharing a whole lot of information right here. I like the way you did this. This is really, really telling me something private and immediately connecting you to your story. And I'm not going to read it all out. You can see it here. I think this is very, very powerful. Why is this powerful? Because you're giving away something about yourself. And I really commend you for that. We don't do this very often. Telling our stories is a key piece if you really, really want to resonate with people. And you're doing that right here. I almost think that this page is much more powerful than this home page. This home page to me says, I'm another hip hop artist, check out my stuff. You're giving away stuff. But when I go to that page that we just clicked on and I saw what you have to say, I think that that is 10 times more powerful, more captivating, and more interesting than the splashy homepage. I really love what you've done here, and I would highly recommend that you move a little bit more of this content up into your homepage. Excellent. There's merch. You've got it. Cry on my shoulder. Got it. It is merch, but it's hard to see where to buy it. I would recommend you check out Mecca's merch page. I think that would be a really, really good and very helpful. Oh no, did you get hit with an ad in the middle of the critique? What a nightmare. I'm so sorry. I basically was saying, hopefully you got some of it, that I think that your About page is absolutely the most captivating piece of this website. And I would try to pull some more of this content across to the other pages. I hope you could hear that. Another thing that I learned, because I'm a nerd and I like to take social media marketing classes, is putting a newsletter sign up right here on your website is a very, very smart thing to do. So I would recommend you put your newsletter sign up right here on the bottom of this page, because a lot more people than you'd ever believe, come to your About page. So everybody write that down. On your About page, put a newsletter sign up right at the bottom of it. You'd be amazed how many people come to your page, and you're actually going to get a lot of signups. Well done. Really well done. See here, you've got get an exclusive free shirt, join the mailing list. You've got a lot of great offers. I would just streamline a little bit of this. And I see all your tweets. Thank you for being patient and for waiting. And there you go. He's carrying his brand across onto his Twitter page. That makes perfect sense. Looking really good across socials. So we're coming up on 10 p.m. We've been hanging out for 2 hours. I'm going to start wrapping up. Thank you so much, all of you that joined me. I'm sorry, Clive. I know it's really, really been infuriating to use Ustream. I'm going to find a better solution. For those of you who have enjoyed what I do and have participated by reading my blog and following me on Twitter and Facebook, I want to thank you. I did this tonight to bring awareness to my fan funding campaign. You can donate as little as $1. You can donate as much as $5,000. I would love your support. I really would like to fund this project because I'd like to make a kick-ass social media course for all of you in 2013. My new book is here. I'll send it to you tomorrow if you want to buy a physical copy or a digital copy. I would absolutely and truly appreciate that. To answer a couple more questions, I'll do that and then I'll wrap up. So if you've got like a burning question that you'd like me to answer, do post it on the Ustream. That would be great. Here's a really good question from Julie Geller. Julie, I'm sorry I don't have time to get to your site right now, but you are asking a great question. And that question is, how much should we give away for free? And I don't believe that you should give it all away for free, although I do really like, what we saw with Roses Are Red and Hip Hop is Blue, where Saint Warhead was giving away a whole album. I think that should only be a limited time thing. I don't think, the really crap thing about being an artist in this day and age is you've actually been told that you have to give away all your music. Don't do that. Give away a couple tracks. Give away what feels comfortable for you. Of course, when you're just starting out, it's very, very hard to get any traction unless you give away a lot. People are used to they're used to and they expect that you give away everything. I don't think that's fair, but I think you should be cautious. There is another site that I would love to point out that I should have mentioned earlier on the call, and that is Noise Trade. Noise Trade is another website where you can build a widget and give away your music, and it's a very attractive website. You can actually pay them, and they'll put your tracks on their newsletters, and they have a whole newsletter list of music lovers. Just go to noisetrade.com and check it out. So, if any of you have last minute burning questions, oh, this is really good from Bill Bowman, and Devil's Caretaker had a really, really good question too. Um, First one, why have a website and Facebook? They seem like the same thing. They are not the same thing. You do not own your Facebook page. Facebook, which is a publicly traded company with questionable privacy issues and questionable integrity, owns Facebook. Now, we all willingly go to Facebook, we post on Facebook, we share things on Facebook. However, keep in mind that they can change the rules tomorrow. Keep in mind that they sell your demographical information to companies like Walmart. So that's one of the main reasons why. If they change the rules tomorrow, like they seem to do every month, you could actually, as we've all been experiencing, get really frustrated trying to get the message out there. I know I posted today on Facebook, out of my thousands of followers, only 200 people saw my post about tonight, which is why I was emailing you guys also aggressively. And you want to have a newsletter on your homepage and on your website. Your website should be a place where you build your fan base. So have a website. That is very, very, very important. How do I really define my audience? It's hard for me to answer that when we only have a few minutes left on this call. I would urge you to come read my blog. I've got a lot of articles about that. I would also love it if you would buy my new book, Cyber PR for Musicians. I talk all about how to define yourself, your brand, and then I move through the 5 most important areas of your social media house and how to build them effectively and well. So I really hope that tonight has been fruitful and helpful for all of you. I'm so happy to see you guys meeting each other and chatting with each other right here on this Noise Trade on the Ustream website. There's Jen Selke talking about Noise Trade. She's an artist manager, very successful at it. And this has been really humbling to know that several hundred of you signed up to have a chance at getting a critique. I am going to keep doing this. This is really a fun way to connect. And it's so nice to see faces, new and old, cyber PR artists and friends who have been attending my events. Clive, good to see you for years. And it's really nice to have a little bit of a hang at my cyber PR holiday party. I apologize for all the technical meltdowns at the beginning of this stream, but I think we got it together. Thank goodness. And please check out my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/cyberpr. I will be posting a replay of this for those of you that couldn't hang out. And one more time, I would love to deeply encourage you all to come to bit.ly.com and pledge for my Rocket Hub campaign. It would be fantastic to have your support. Signing off right now. Thank you so much. I hope you all found this useful. I see from your loving comments that you have. And have a fantastic holiday season. Stay healthy, happy, kiss the people you love. It's been a really crazy week with the killings in Connecticut. I know a lot of us are still in sort of shock from it all. Love each other, love your family, love from me. Good night.